Hi everyone, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How's your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. I want to go ahead and pick from the Magic Spirit Oracle deck from Alexis Raccoon that I got from shopinnersanctum.com. You can use my code Enchanted 444 for 22% off your first purchase. Okay, so yeah, anyways, let's go and get started with the video. Oh my gosh, I felt like coughing. There's definitely a message that needs to come out for sure. Okay, so we got give to the mind and it gives back. The mind, inspiration, mood, cycle. Yeah, so I really feel like right now you've been delving deep into manifestation, really disciplining your mind. I also do feel like if you haven't already, you're not going to be feeling that much like pain, sadness, anger, grief, frustration. You're not going to be giving that much power to those thoughts. I feel like for a lot of you, you could be manifesting this person, or you're doing some sort of personal development work that leads back to the mind, you know, like cultivating and harnessing the power within. Again, disciplining your thoughts, not letting your thoughts have power over you, or, you know, controlling your thoughts, or just not giving so much power to the negative thoughts that feel debilitating. It's like these thoughts will come in like in one lobe and out the other. Okay, so in relation to this connection with your person, I definitely do feel like if that's something that you have been doing, you've been working on yourself, you are becoming really magnetic to your person. Okay, like I got the phrase your aura is magnetic. I feel like you met this person for a reason. They came into your life to show you how to not be a victim anymore, to really discipline your mindset, to embody an abundance mindset, to cultivate and harness, you know, love within. Okay, cultivate inner and personal growth within. We also got here, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. The red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy, carefree. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like there has been some sort of obstacle between you and this person, but also because, you know, this clarifies the give to the mind card, I feel like the obstacle was literally just your mind and perception, and you're realizing this now more deeply than ever. Okay, so I do feel like while this person did do some negative things that really triggered you and it still upsets you, I'm seeing that something that this person did really lives in your mind rent free. Okay, and I feel like whatever this is, you're going to be overcoming those obstacles. I do feel like this is not going to be a problem anymore. You're going to be feeling really safe, secure, loved, content. I love how there's this like rose with this, you know, eye popping out. It's like this eye is ever, you know, all knowing. It's omnipresent. It knows everything. The eye sort of reminds me of wisdom. It's like, you know, she's connecting to this eye that's technically her like third eye. That's the way that I'm seeing it. Okay, and it's like you do everything with your third eye open, and you're very, very intuitive, especially when it comes to this person. Your instincts about this person, you know, especially more than anyone else, are just, you know, they're on point. But also maybe you can feel this person's energy. Okay, but I feel like you're extra sensitive to this person's energy, and vice versa, because the both of you are very deeply connected, intricately connected. Okay, so this says, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. I love this so much. Finding joy, carefree, overcoming obstacles. Like, you will find your way out of this situation. You're not going to be feeling upset, angry anymore. This reminds me of that song, like, oh, I'm not angry anymore. If you know, you know. But yeah, I love this. I feel like we can go so deep with this card, but I feel like, you know, this eye could also represent your person's eye, and I love how it's embossed in this rose. You know, red roses represent love, romance. It's like your person has been keeping an eye on you. Energetically, the both of you are still connected. Nothing has really gone wrong. Like, there's no need to worry. I love this. Like, don't worry. This one, don't worry, be happy. Okay, so we also got here, I'm in divine flow and move in alignment, yin and yang, unity, balanced energy, manifestation. I love this card, okay, because I feel like the both of you are, you know, you complement each other's energies, and you're getting into harmony with each other. I feel like there's a lot going on in the spiritual realm, in the energetic realm, the things that are unseen, right, but can be felt, right, with your third eye and your crown chakra. But I do feel like the both of you do balance each other out, and you are making your way back to each other. I do feel like your person has been thinking about you a lot, thinking about this connection. Red rose, they do feel this romantic connection with you. Okay, also a lot of passion here. Yeah, I'm also seeing something to do with anger. I feel like any sort of anger you're feeling about the situation, it's being transmuted by the love that the both of you share for each other. You share this beautiful, romantic, deep connection with each other, and I feel like that's actually so strong. I don't know that you know that, or you're tapping into that power. You are tapping into that power unconsciously, even if you don't know that consciously. But I do feel like the love here is so strong that it's going to overcome any sort of like obstacles in the way. Okay, I'm also seeing something to do with pedestal. Like, I feel like you're learning to take people off the pedestal. You don't necessarily see people above you anymore, which is really good, okay? Because you shouldn't see this person as above you in any way, shape, or form, okay? I mean, you shouldn't see anyone below you either, but it's like, you know, the both of you are equal. The both of you are, you like, in your own ways, right? Like, if you're the feminine or if you're the masculine, then yeah, like, and if you resonate with that, you know, embody those traits. But I'm definitely seeing that you're not caring that much about validation and external validation from people. I feel like you really wanted, like, validation, or maybe you were a people pleaser, and you know, like, there's certain people that you wanted, you know, more validation from, or you felt like their validation meant more. But I'm also seeing that you're learning to because of all this, like, self-love, self-empowerment, personal development work that you've been doing, you've been taking them and even others off the pedestal, and that's really good, because you're worthy, you're amazing just the way you are. There's no one out there, you know, maybe you could be like, even like certain races, skin colors, like backgrounds, maybe, like, you know, we're all the same. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I feel like you know, maybe you thought that, okay, like, this person is from this background, they have this money, they have this skin color, they're better than me, I need their validation, I crave their validation. Or even with this person, oh, I have this emotional attachment to this person. I definitely feel like, you know, you're learning to come back to yourself, and you're really realizing that separation is an illusion. There's nothing wrong with you know, praising people, admiring them for who they are, admiring their beauty, their wealth, their success. But at the end of the day, this is all about, you know, character, soul, energy, right? What's within. And of course, those other external things can enhance that for sure. But I definitely do feel like maybe in the past, like, something that I'm seeing for a lot of you is that, you know, maybe you weren't really treated that well in past relationships, or and like, it would be sort of on and off. Like, sometimes someone really good would come in and make up for, you know, all the things that, like, the people in the past didn't do, and like, maybe they just did the bare minimum, but you would get really attached, like, oh, this person is so much better than others. You know, I do feel this connection with someone, and like, I do feel like, you know, you have definitely gotten more than the bare minimum, and there have been good people from the past who treated you really well. But I'm definitely seeing you're learning to discern, okay, you know what, like, I deserve to be treated really well. I'm gonna see the bare minimum as the bare minimum, and I want more than the bare minimum. I'm worthy of more than just the bare minimum, because I feel like maybe some of you would get attached to people that did, like, slightly more for you than others, but maybe, you know, and maybe you realize, oh, you know, this person did so much for me, and you would just, like, stay being attached. But I'm also seeing that, you know, you're realizing your own self-worth through those actions. Like, okay, you know, it's really great that this person did all of these things for me, right? Everything's about reframing. But also, you know, I deserve that consistently, or I deserve whatever it is that you want. I'm worthy of that. I'm deserving of that. I'm deserving of, you know, the best, like, treatment, royalty treatment. I'm deserving of a good, empowering relationship where the both of us empower each other, okay? Like, I do feel like for a lot of you, you know, why this message is coming up is because maybe you did sort of put this person on the pedestal, and I'm also seeing that they did put you on the pedestal as well, okay? Believe it or not, like, I feel like they really do care about how you perceive them, what you think about them. I actually think maybe they care more about that than maybe you do, okay? Like, I feel like maybe this person thought that you were sort of, like, judging them in certain ways. And I'm also seeing something to do with redemption. Like, they're going to be going through, like, a redemption arc in front of your eyes, because I feel like for a lot of you, you're just like, this person needs to do a lot to come back into my life and make things up to me, okay? And that's, maybe they didn't even necessarily do anything bad, but you notice their actions, and you're just like, this is giving me the ick, this isn't right, I don't really like this. Or maybe you saw that they were doing more for other people than you, or something like that. And there's something out there that is triggering you, and you're just like, okay, well, if this person wants to come back into my life, they need to do more, but also at the same time, you just can't let go of them. Okay, so what is the solution here? Let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Definitely self-concept work is, you know, a great solution for everything. And I am seeing, because you have been doing the self-concept work, you have been taking them off the pedestal, and you have been realizing, okay, maybe I was viewing them through rose-colored lenses. They actually could have done a lot more for me, but there's also something that's still keeping you to their energy. And maybe you wondered, is it ego? Is there an actual connection there? Okay, and let's see what the cards have to say. So we did get 5 of Swords. Yeah, there is some tension between the both of you. Maybe some words were said, or maybe they just caused you a lot of anxiety, okay? Some of their actions, okay? But again, I am definitely seeing you guys, like, this person is stressed out because they're not sure whether or not they'll be able to redeem themselves. They really do care a lot about how, you know, how you perceive them, what you think of them. And, you know, I'm also seeing there's a little bit of ego involved here on your side. Maybe, like, you know, for example, if, like, you were, you know, you saw them like other people's posts, so you were personally, like, you were not liking their posts or stories or engaging with them, or you unfollowed them. Maybe you were like, liking other people's posts and not theirs to like, sort of take back your power. Maybe this was a little ego-minded, but it did upset you, like, that's just one example. Or yeah, maybe you saw them do these things for other people, or and they did do a lot for you too. Like I do feel like, you should appreciate the connection that you and them have together, and the more you focus on that, the more you focus on good, that's going to expand, that's going to multiply. If anything, they're going to come back and do more for you than they did for those other people, okay, if that's something you're stressed out about. So with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this person's going to come forward and make you some sort of solid, steady, stable love offer, okay? I really do feel like this is brewing, although it may feel like things are happening very slowly. Things are definitely going to be solidifying. You are going to be getting the outcome that you want, okay? And they're going to do a lot more for you, trust me. This relationship is just going to grow stronger. This bond is going to grow stronger. They are going to be, trustworthy. King of Pentacles is a very trustworthy character in tarot. Same with this strength card. I'm seeing that this person wants to strengthen this relationship, strengthen this connection, strengthen this bond. This has to do with loyalty. If you're worried about this person not being loyal, they're gonna like act the same way they did, I do feel like that's gonna change. And if something I'm seeing here is that if you feel like this is taking a long time, I'm actually seeing that there's been a lot of movement behind the scenes. There have been a lot of positive changes behind the scenes that's going to make this person, come to you and be there for you exactly the way you want them to show up as, okay? You're not going to be experiencing this like lower version of them, because sometimes that happens. It's like sometimes people manifest people back into their life like immediately, but also the connection is like, oh, they're acting like the same way, they haven't really had the time to grow, or yeah, but I'm not really seeing that. I feel like when they come back, things are just gonna like work out, and they're just gonna be like the most perfect version of them, because you deserve that, okay? We also got, I'm not giving up, I'm coming back healthier and stronger than ever. I love this so much, like literally stronger. This makes so much sense. Oh, I just saw 1111 on the timer. And yeah, something else that I'm seeing here is that you're very strict with your boundaries now. Like you are not someone that can easily be played, and you're really like standing on business. You're just like, no, you know what, I'm not going to let this person do anything. I'm not going to get intimate with this person unless I get exclusivity and commitment. And I see that, okay? Because I really feel like you do not have it in you to do that anymore, to like see someone and be open with them and not really like know where you lie, where you stand. Like there's nothing wrong with going on dates, talking to someone, but I definitely do feel like you're setting your boundaries in some way, shape, or form. And for some of you, obviously take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but I'm really seeing that it's right now you're just like, no, I'm taking back my power. And you're validating yourself, and other people are going to be validating you. Maybe a couple years ago, if you were to say the same things, maybe maybe you thought, oh, people would think I was asking for too much, because maybe you were younger, maybe you were more naive, maybe you were more loose with your boundaries, and that's okay. We've all been there, right? But I'm definitely seeing that this person's actually going to come back and like the fact that you're setting these boundaries. For some people, that might be too much. Oh, this person's asking for too much. They're not the right version of themselves for you, right? I don't like saying they're not the right one for you, because anyone can be the right one for you. It's just about the version that you're tapping into, and I really, really hone in on that on my channel. I actually really talk about that concept so much, because anything can be changed, okay? If you're into someone, you like someone, there is a better version of them that exists that you can tap into by tapping into that within yourself. I'm so sorry for everything I put you through. It hurts me more than it hurts you. Yeah, I do feel like this person wants to come back and give you some sort of apology, give you some sort of clarity on the whole situation, okay? We also got here, I've been dreaming about you. This person definitely does have dreams about you, or they fantasize about you, they think of a future with you. Please don't give up on me, I'm healing myself. Yeah, you guys, also this person finds you to be very attractive. I feel like, you have this earthy, like grounding sort of energy, and like your beauty, your aura is very, very magnetic. I feel like if you've been feeling insecure about like your beauty or the way that you look, or you've been comparing yourself, or maybe you've been thinking like, why do these people get picked just for like being a certain type or something like that, like, maybe you feel like you've had to like work way harder for attention, and you've really cultivated your mindset, you're smart, you read books, and you're just like, do people just not like that? That's not the case at all. I know like that's what you might hear on some podcasts, on some social media posts, even some books, like, oh, people like it when you're dumb, people like it when you're not that smart, people don't like it when you're too smart. Like, that's not the case, because if that was the case, then like all the smart people, all the spiritual, all the like woke, conscious, awakened people like would not have partners, and that's just not the case. I'm seeing everyone, regardless of like their mindset, background, race, creed, gender, like I'm seeing a lot of people that have good partners that you know, really love and support them, and you really deserve that. So I feel like whatever you feel like your biggest insecurity is, or something that society or social media has told you like, oh, this is your insecurity or something, make that your biggest security, make that your biggest asset. No, actually, people love the fact that I'm spiritual. Actually, this person loves the fact that I'm into astrology, tarot, manifestation, I'm into this, this, and this, I look the way, anything that you're the most insecure about, again, even like something physically, no, this person actually loves that, you know. And that's how you gain that confidence within yourself. And that's when, you know, you can walk with your person on the street, you know, you'll see an attractive person and you'll be like, okay, yeah, they're attractive, great, and then you just, you know, move along with your day. You won't like, you know, feel insecure, be like, oh, does this person, like, you know, find them attractive, or are they gonna leave me and stuff like that. No, you're gonna reach a level of security, right? We got this Knight of Pentacles here, you know, with this person, and just like within yourself, that nothing is ever gonna phase you. You're gonna be like unbeatable, you're gonna be very secure, okay? I know some people who've been coupled up, you know, for years or even months, like they don't care if there's an attractive person, they don't care if, like, you know, like the hottest model, like, you know, male, female, whoever, you know, showed up at their door, like they know that their person would turn them down, okay? That's the level of confidence and security that I'm seeing you're going to be reaching. We got this twin flame connection is driving me crazy. I can't wait for a reunion. You definitely are going to be reuniting in the 3D, okay? Yeah, we did get like, you know, earth and fire energy, and earth and fire to me are like more like 3D type cards, whereas like I see like water and air, you know, cups and swords is more like in the mind, feelings, emotions, internally. We got you're beautiful and sexy, but this connection goes deeper than just the physical. They like your aura, they like your mindset, the mentality, the person that you are, because there's always going to be a lot of attractive people, but it's the way that you make them feel. It's the, you know, like just the quality and caliber of person that you are. And I really feel like something's gonna happen to them, you guys, like something's gonna shift in their world that's gonna make them like really realize, like value and appreciate you, okay? Because I feel like maybe you feel like you're being too uptight with your boundaries or something, and you're really not, because I feel like maybe this person might go through the same thing. Maybe if you feel like they're in another connection, third party, I feel like this person is gonna get hurt the same way, like, you know, they hurt you, or whatever happened to you with them, like it's gonna happen to them. And, you know, they're really gonna realize like the stuff that they put you through, and they're gonna realize their own behaviors. It's like these other people are going to act as a mirror for them, okay? Or something's going to happen that's going to make them realize like, yeah, I need to change my ways. I don't really like the way that I'm acting, because I know if someone acted this way with me, I would not be happy. So yeah, I do see major changes coming in for this connection, you know, between you and your person, and things definitely improving and getting better, okay? So yeah, anyways, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality, and I will end it right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.